because our strategy was first to recover. We were cautious about all this because we knew them like our hands here. And as a student movement, we had been studying everything. There's nothing we didn't know. So when we talked of the minimum recovery, we knew exactly what we were talking about. Bring back aspects of the small island. Number one. Number two, expand them. Expand them. That's how, for instance, we didn't bring back the 23 million kilograms of tea, which was the highest in 1970, and yet it had shrunk to 3 million kilograms. By now, before the problem of the prices came in, we were at 60 million kilograms. There is some issue about quality and so on, which the people can talk about. But definitely there was expansion of the tea. So bring back, expand. But number three, diversify. Diversify.
Must be outward, inward looking in terms of the global demands and the enterprises, and you elaborately told us how to do this. It has been the concern of colleagues that what will happen indeed if we are unable to selectively, deliberately determine the quality of these products. And that has been the cry why we are saying the Coffee Development Authority has helped us to generate the quality. So, but you concluded it well when you said we must have maybe a certain kind of organization that can look at these selective enterprises, which we can call the Strategic Enterprise Authority of sorts, that looks at the demand globally and regionally and be able to generate these according to standards. I agree with you that far. Indeed, saying that if we take these authorities into the mainstream ministries, we shall miss out, and you've elaborately addressed that concern, that you can put standards. I agree with you. And that was the position of the committee. The concerns we had, you have addressed them.
Quality control and assurance, Your Excellency. We were informed that at the international level, for instance, a coffee to be accredited to the international market, it should have a regulatory body that is independent. I need some clarity on that, because they were saying out of this, if you see the experience of Kenya on the uprising global trend. Like, for instance, we normally go for benchmarkings. The world is moving towards as avocado production as an alternative crop to replace olive oil, because the climatical change has really reduced the production of olive oil tremendously, whereby the world, the behavior and the lack of confidence, as per our experience with the ministry, that's what is causing fear. And I know what you have done, the militarization of the standard orders, I know can streamline this.
This ministry called MAIF has no capacity to handle the coffee industry. The technical people there, they are ever traveling. Implore you, Your Excellency, the concept of the ministry handling is not a bad concept, but let us first build the capacity of that ministry, get it organized so that we can hand over, so that this coffee industry which you have built
But should we hand it over to Maif in that state, the industry is going to collapse. And the 12.5 million Ugandans who earn their livelihood from coffee, they are going to be affected. Second, Your Excellency, the coffee industry has a very sensitive market, very sensitive on issues of quality. And the quality industry is based on accreditation and certification. When they are certifying or accrediting, they base on a system which is already built. They base on manpower who are specialized, and Uganda has invested in those. But what we have now, the moment we simply transfer the roles of UCDA to Maif, we are going to lose some of these accreditations and certifications that will heavily affect